Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting on Monday, we're going to continue our deadlift clusters, 3 sets, 2-1-1. So these we're going to do 10 to 20 seconds between the minor sets, 2 to 3 minutes between the major sets. So 2 to 3 minutes between each clusters. And this is going to be 85 to 90% of your 1 rep max. So continuing to build on the weights we've been using the last few weeks and seeing how strong we can get. Remember, try to control the weight both up and down on these. You will get a lot of strength gain out of the down portion of this movement. When we're done with that, going into a 12-minute AMRAP, 3 ring dips, 6 shoulder press, 9 pull-ups. And the goal here is to really move fairly consistently and quickly through these movements. The reps aren't super high. The weights aren't super high. You should be able to move through all of these generally unbroken for most of the 12 minutes. Keep the movements, if you're scaling this, keep the movements in the easier side for you so that you can continue to move well and effectively with some intensity through the 12 minutes. And that's what's going to give you the best workout on this one. Obviously, you want your shoulders to get a good workout, but we want to do that safely for what you can do the entire time. On Tuesday, we don't have any class, but this is for the open gym if you have that option. Starting off, building to a relatively moderately heavy 3 overhead squats. This is skill as much as it is strength. Once you're done with that, going into a 15-minute AMRAP, 400-meter run. If you prefer, sub that with 400-meter row, 15 overhead squats, 15 burpee box jumps. This one should be one of those things where we're getting about 3 to 4 rounds in that 15-minute time domain. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're setting things up. This should be one of those that really gets your heart moving, except those overhead squats are going to be something that may slow you down just a little bit. If you did Nancy the other day, this is very similar to that, with burpees added in just for burpee box jumps added in for fun. On Wednesday, going through a chipper style workout where we're going to do some wall ball shots, double unders, and rowing for calories. And this is one where the reps are just kind of all over the place. As you build reps on the wall ball shots, you're decreasing the reps on the double unders. So just as you're going through this, keep that in mind that the reps do change every single time you go. So you may have to double check these. All of these are generally looking at increasing or keeping your heart rate high. So if you find yourself in a place where the wall ball shots are down to 5 reps at a time or something like that, probably going too heavy, go lighter and get through this with breathing going hard. Cap here is 20 minutes. On Thursday, we're going to start off with some strength/skill of shoulder press plus 3 push press. Now, the shoulder press for 1 should be something that you can build to, and then the 3 push press should be challenging based on how heavy that shoulder press is. And that's kind of where we're shooting for. Using those hips makes the movement easier, but if you're going heavy enough on the shoulder press, 3 reps should start to challenge you. Once you're done with that, 5 rounds, 400-meter run, 15 thrusters, 10 burpees. Notice the thrusters here are pretty light. Running and burpees, again, taking up that oxygen, going to make you breathe hard, heart rate going to be high. Goal is 18 to 21 minutes for this with a 25-minute cap. So kind of keep in mind, this workout is going to be about pacing for the entire thing. If you start too hot, you're going to end up slowing down at the end. So my recommendation, go about 80% of what you think you should do and finish closer to 100% rather than the other way around. On Friday, we're going to start playing with some hang cleans and front squats. And we're going to build to a moderate heavy weight, or a weight that you're going to go above the working for the workout. Spend about 10 minutes playing with those, just building the weights, practicing good quality movements. When we're done with that, we're going into 2 rounds of 30 hang power cleans and 15 front squats. However, every 5 minutes, or every minute, you do 5 toes to bar. So the longer you go, the more toes to bar you get to do, which makes this more fun, right? You obviously need to be able to do toes to bar or the movement associated with that unbroken. You shouldn't be taking a ton of time trying to do that core movement. Get through those quickly, get a lot of time on those hang power cleans and front squats. As soon as the minute goes off, drop the bar, get your toes to bar, and go right back to it wherever you were. Pick it up where you left off each time. All of this will hit your grip, so keep that in mind. Be safe on that bar when you're on those toes to bar. Don't want anybody falling off and hitting anything important. On Saturday, we're going to do kind of a different take on a workout. This is build your own. This is 25 minutes accumulating as many points as possible. And each movement is worth a different number of points. So you can do a 200-meter run, and that's worth 10 points. 2 pull-ups is worth 2 points. 6 box jumps is 2 points. 9 kettlebell swings is 2 points. And the goal is to maximize the number of points in the 25 minutes, or really just mix it up so you're moving for 25 minutes. If you feel like you've hit the end of one set of movements, move to another one and continue to move the entire time. Now, the weights and the heights and the things on this are a little bit harder than normal. So kind of keep that in mind, that we want to make these things a little bit harder, a little heavier than you would normally go. And that's really the crux of this, is just kind of playing with these movements for the 25 minutes and just accumulating reps. That's what we have this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Bye.